Today we're going to install a new thermostat on this 2015 Dodge Durango Limited V6. Alright, so I just made a video of removing the old thermostats. Now we're going to install the replacement here. This is the part number 82303DL. Duralast part from AutoZone. And here we have it. Alright, on the previous video we just cleaned all our surface off, so we're ready to install this here. We'll put on the 2 bolts that hold it into place. Alright, we're going to be using a 3/8 socket to secure this down, and I'm going to just go evenly back and forth so that way it clamps nice and evenly. There's 2 bolts, there's one at the bottom and there's one on top. Alright, they're both at snug point. And that's it. Now the next one here. Perfect. It is plastic, so you don't want to over tighten it. Next, what we're going to do is put our ring back in here, or we could put it on the hose. Up to you. It is a little difficult to get it over this lip, so I like to set it here and just slide it back into place. Alright, I'm going to stick my hose back into place. Try to do this without leaking some coolant out. There we have it. Now I'll stick this ring back in there. I don't have the proper wrench or the right pliers, but I do have these needle nose, and they're enough to get the job done. Sweet. Wipe everything down, and then we're ready to put our intake tubing back into place. Alright, so we're going to grab our intake tubing. There's a nipple there that holds it down. It's right there. First what we're going to do is line this up here. We're going to connect this into here first, then we'll line everything up. Alright, looks like it'll be easier to start over here first. Get that inside the throttle body. This is kind of in the way here. Alright, and there we have it. I had him hold this zip tie up with the needle nose. Put the piping back into place. While we're at it, let's connect this sensor and secure it back into place. Let's put this one into its place down here. Come on. Maybe if we connect the hose. Oh, you kind of see it right there. And there it goes. It's sitting in there correctly now. That's there. Press that into place. Alright. Using an 8mm socket, we're going to secure down the hose clamps here. Starting off with this one, then the back one here, and just make sure they're nice and snug. Perfect. Next we'll put the cover back into place. It does have 4 nipples, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess only 3. 1, 2, and 3. So just line everything up and secure it down. Perfect. We'll open up the radiator. We'll top it off with some coolant. Alrighty, you can see the bubbles, so it's pushing out the air. Alright, it's nice and topped off. We'll close this up, and then the bleeding procedure, there is a bleeder on there, but as you can see, kind of hard to get to. So what I like to do is start up the vehicle, let it run for a little bit, turn it off, let it cool down, open up the cap, fill it back up, close it back up, turn it on, let it run for a little bit, take it for a drive, park it, let it cool down, top it off. Same process over and over till you don't have to top it off any longer because it's topped off. We do have the check engine light on. That will take care of us well. But I'll clear that check engine light and we're good to go. Alright, so I just replaced the thermostat. There's the code. I am going to clear the code. Alright. I think the vehicle needs to be off and on run, so let's clear the faults one more time. Alright, now we'll refresh it. Once again. There you go. Alright. So, it might be a permanent. It is a permanent. So that's why it's still there. But it is no longer on the car. And there. Check engine light is off. Sweet. And we are good to go. Like I said, just let it warm up. Let it cool down. Top it off. Same procedure over and over till you don't have to top it off. And that's how you remove the air. Personally, with my experience on this cooling systems. Sweet. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.